Welcome, friends. Today, we're doing another fragrance rotation video for the week ending the 8th of December 2024. Spectacular. That's right, my friends. I'm back with another fragrance rotation video. This week has been a strange week. The weather has been foul, really foul. It's been cold, but not only has it been cold, it's been mild, but it's been wet and windy. We have a storm called Dara that has just blown through here. For some reason we started naming storms. Don't know what that's about. So my perfumes will reflect that. Has there been a theme this week? Yeah, more wintry stuff, but then that would be the case, wouldn't it? You know? Because I've got more wintry stuff on display. Not to worry. First up, Monday. On Monday I wore my favourite diptyque, and this is Volutes. Volutes. EDP. This is tobacco and iris, honey, resin. I always thought there was some kind of like blackberry kind of thing going on in here, but there isn't. There's definitely a bit of benzoin in here as well. You know, I think it's quite. It just smells really, really good. It smells really, really, really good. I love it. I've used half a bottle as well. Well, just under half a bottle. I should wear it more. It's obviously got that picture on the back, you know. A volute is a spiral shape. One of the most famous examples of which is on those Greco-Roman pillars, and at the top they would have the square bit, and on the square bit it would be adorned with like a seashell, a shellfish type of thing that goes in a spiral, you know, like a slug. You know, the slug spiral. I've explained that horribly. Not to worry though. But that's what I wore on Monday. I wore that on Monday, and it was good, and it remains good. And on Tuesday I wore something very similar. Very similar. Didn't realise how similar, but this is similar. This is Serge Lutens Chergui, another tobacco iris thing. Very nice. An underutilized kind of combination. Chergui is a classic of perfume lore. This used to be a Fragcom darling, released in 2001. Good grief. Again, tobacco, honey, iris, you know, amber, benzoin probably. Feels like it. That kind of creamy sort of amber vibe. It's lovely. Absolutely love this stuff. I mean, it's got even darker since I bought it. I've actually got a Palais Royale version, which is even more abstract than this. This is quite an abstract perfume, but much more wearable than the Palais Royale version I've got, which I absolutely love. I'll compare them for you. Not sure what the latest formulation's like. Serge Lutens have been up to their shenanigans, reformulating shit. Okay. Next we have one of my favourites, especially for this time of year. This is Dior's Cuir-Canage. Honestly, it is Cuir-Canage. There, you can just see it. The lighting's a little bit harsh for it. Is it? Sorry, I'm just playing with the light. Makes us sound like an artist, that. This is... I once called this Dior's version of Quero Russi, and that's what it is. It's essentially their version, their rip-off of Quero Russi, released in 2014 when they still made good fragrances. Massive orange blossom in the top, syrupy, goopy orange blossom, huge leather note, glorious leather, iris, another big iris, jasmine, rose. So you've got that iris, jasmine, rose thing that Chanel do quite a bit. And then you've obviously got your tobacco, birch, leather sort of thing in the base. Maybe something a little bit purple about it. Well, with the iris, I suppose, yeah. But you see bottles of this, it's very discontinued now because they always get rid of the best ones. You see bottles of this going for silly money. Don't do that. Get Kniza 10. It doesn't have the iris, but it's still very nice. You know, it's much more kind of... The leather in this is that way inclined, you know, but there are other parts of the perfume that aren't Kniza 10-esque. So please bear this in mind when you go hunting for it. I have like the best part of 800 ml of this stuff. And I never paid anywhere near retail for them, to be honest. I have to decant this because the sprayer's fucked. Sprayer's broken. Oh no. Why? Sprayer just stopped working. I bet it's going to show us up. I'm going to spray it now. Nope. Ah, you fucking bastard. All week I've been spraying that. Alright? Trying to get it to work again. And then it's just started now. Finicky. Finicky. It's done that on purpose to piss me off. Make us look like a twit. And I just succeed. You win again, Queer Canage. You win again. Not to worry. We move. Next up, we have another discontinued classic. One of the few Amen that I kept. I used to have 10. I've got 4 now. This is pure Tonka. This is fantastic. It's a really sweet Tonka heavy version of Amen. It's exactly what a flanker should be. I used to think this wasn't great, like. And it was one of my least favourites. But I'm really, really glad I held on to this. I paid £30 for this. I've got 2 bottles, I've got a backup as well. Paid 30 quid for the pair of them. Lavender, tobacco, huge Tonka vanilla thing, mint, chocolate, little bit of coffee in there as well. It's just brilliant. No sign of that tar. There is something a little bit sour in there, but it's not tar, you know. Brilliant flank. I absolutely love it. I'm a huge fan. I'm really glad I kept that one and held on to it, and I wear it, and I really enjoy it, you know. It's this time of year, you know, December into February, December, January, February. That's the time for your sweet scents, in my opinion. But to just completely contradict myself, next up is Ambra Fetiche. Ambra Fetiche. This is a fucking brilliant perfume. I've backed this up. I have a friend. They know who they are. They do not wish to say or be famous, but they have sorted me out massively with a few bottles of this at very reasonable prices, considering some of the prices that they go for. So I'm pleased to say that I won't ever have to be without this. I'd rather have backups of the stuff I love than single bottles of loads of perfumes that I'm not really that bothered about. Does that make sense? So, Ambra Fetiche. This has an outrageous Russian leather note in it, would you believe? It's very ambery, but it's got like a slight biscuity quality to it as well. I'm not sure where that comes from, but it's very ambery. It's a little bit there's something a little bit sour about something. No, savoury rather than sour. There's something a bit savoury about it, you know, like digestive biscuit, that kind of thing. So I really love that about it. I liked it the first time I smelled it, but I didn't love it. I was more in love with Mur Ardent, which again took us a while to wrap my head around. But I fell for that one first and then this. But I fucking love this stuff. I could wear this all the time. It's so well balanced. It's so well made. It's. I think that line, the Les Orientalistes, or the collection Les Orientistes, fuck knows. 3 Oriental fragrances inspired by 19th century painting that presents the beauty of rituals in harems. So there's an incense, there's a myrrh, and there's an amber. And this amber is brilliant. And it has that Russian leather note in it. And it just balances it so well. It was made by Isabelle Doyen under the direction of Camille Goutal, who should never have got rid of it, Isabelle Doyen. I think she's back in the fold now, so she's making their fragrances again. Brilliant brand. Brilliant brand. Okay, Saturday, I wore a new fragrance. I wore a new fragrance to my collection. See if you can guess what it is. Correct. Histoires de Parfum. Ambra 114. Ambra 114 by Histoires de Parfum. This is lovely. It smells a bit like Amber Préchaud, you know. Never heard of the perfumers. Gérald Guillain and Magali Senequier. Nutmeg, benzoin, labdanum, sandalwood, tonka bean, all that good stuff that makes a great amber. This is just a really, really well made, good quality, smooth amber perfume, you know. Always try if you're going to get a trope in perfume, find the ones that do it the best. And this is a brilliant amber perfume. Very vanillic. It's up there with Amber Préchaud for me. And last but not least, my scent of the day. Another amber, but this is an incense amber. This is Incense Avignon, given to me by a friend. Spy and Mash. This is made by Duchefort, released 22 years ago. Nearly 23 now, my God. How did that happen? 2025 soon, yikes. This is incense and amber. It's warm, it's cold, it's interesting, it's got really good performance. It's a little bit abstract, it's a little bit strange, but it's still a very familiar and wearable scent. It's a little bit green as well, a little bit resinous. It's got the elemi. It's just all around brilliant scent, like. Don't know how much is left in it though, you know, because it was pretty full when I got it. But that's it. This has been my fragrance rotation, friends. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will see you all again soon.